Alright, hello. Welcome back, everyone, to the 2025 U.S. Open Women's Singles. We're in qualifying day. This is round 4. I'm going to show a match here between Joanne Hedgespeth and Carol Goff. Ladies have already done their trials and have bowled their first few balls. Kind of got a longer. A little bit of longer jack here. So.
Carol's by 0-2. Joanne's 3-0 so far.
So Joanne apparently is off to a good start in this 3-0, and then Carol's just 0-2 because she had a bye early on. So a non-played round where she was marking. Carol's got these purple bowls to Joanne's kind of black bowls, so it's going to be a little hard with the glare to see what's what. Pretty good effort there from Carol. I think Joanne's holding right next to it, so it should be. Just can't tell with the glare. I think she might be having 3. Could be 4. Again, not really sure what the angle on the ball.
I guess I could have had you put it on the thing. I will. I'll do one. Cut it down. It was 3.
All right, Carol cut it down, so it's just going to be 1 for Joanne Hedgespeth there. Playing to 14 points. All right, got it rock and rolling. Having audio issues, camera issues. Pick your poison. We're playing with pain. All right. So, if you're just joining us, or you couldn't hear my audio anywhere today, the format for the ladies, we're doing women's singles. Ladies have 8 qualifying rounds that they'll play, or 8 qualifying matches that they'll play over 10 rounds. Today they're doing 5 rounds, 4 matches, and the same tomorrow. So the ladies are usually marking in the one that they're not playing. And Joanne's been off to a good start and has had 2 wins and is in good form to start this one. And Carol's been on the short side a couple times as well as had her bye. We saw Joanne put a lot of balls in the head, but Carol cut it down with her second or their last. And now here's Joanne with a really good first bowl. Well, Carol came up a little short. Here's Joanne's second. Just a little short with that, but still in the count. See if Carol can get another one in here. Needs to get all the way up and around. Get the second shot. Probably enough for second, but still plenty of room for Joanne to get to. Here's Joanne's third. This is really well done. It's 2 really good bowls there out of the 3. really needs to reach it. She needs a couple yards here. This is in the area. Needs to just come down onto this bowl. She's not far away. Great bowl by Carol there. Takes a shot. Joanne, you'll see her play this same hand in the backhand here. Try a jackal bowl shot here. See if she, preferably, I think she'd really like to get the bowl. She'd push that right on out. Good shot here. Just kind of turned it around. Carol could use another one. Get all the points you can get, Carol. And try and get one in and not turn it over. So trying to err on the side of no jack movement, because I don't think that'll help. Looks like she may have done it again. This looks really good. Really good. Wow, great bowls there. Should be 2 for Carol. Wait for the official word. Our marker is Ginger Harris. And who are we? Scott Roberts and Kelly Warren.
Thank you, Scott. Thank you, Scott. Good to be here. Running around, chasing cameras.
Yeah, just work it through. We figured today would be like a bonus day because we really want to show the finals. And from here on out, today is just qualifying, just quote unquote. But tomorrow we're going to start doing finals every single day for a while. And so that's why we wanted to try and see if we could get it working great. And we managed to get it working. I think we might have fixed all the gremlins, but we're off to a good start anyways. So Carol did get 2 there, so she's up 2-1. Playing to 14 points rather.
Or an hour and 35, whichever comes first. I think we still have just one time limit stoppage so far.
On getting the camera adjusted because it's in a little bit of a different position here, so give me a moment. As both ladies have thrown up first. Here we go. Carol's thrown her second. And I'll move the camera the wrong way. In the meantime, I'm trying to adjust them all, and I'm getting you nothing. So bear with me.
Carol's holding 2. Joanne's delivered. Joanne's ball went by. Carol trying to put a third one in.
All right, I might actually have the picture there. Here we go. Look at this. Well, Carol with 3 great bowls there.
And lined up, so
Not a big target for Joanne. She probably does want to use that wall, come on the forehand, either come into the wall and come off of it, or drag the jack back to her other one there. A little short, I think, here. Put a lot of pressure on her. See if she can get a 4th one here, or even get one to the back would be all right too. Yeah, this is fine.
sure. Here comes Scott's favorite shot, the wall shot.
I do like this wall shot. If she's just kind of coming off into the wall is good, and then it redirects in. And a jack movement would be really good for Joanne. Let's see if it gets this little hit.
Perfect example.
Yeah, she got to be happy with that. I mean, she was staring down 3. Now just giving up 1, I think, is probably what it is. So. Getting the word from Ginger that it's 1.
I'm splitting with Reggie, so I'll just signal on my end.
Yeah, whatever works.
Okay, and then when it's that, Reggie will signal from that.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Thanks. All right. We got 2 markers now. I guess Ginger Harris is going to be on one side and Reggie Benares on the other. But that was 1 more for Carol to go with the earlier 2 to make it 3-1. We may have the cameras set up in a reasonable spot. We'll work on Reggie not standing in front of the cameras. I'm sure she'll be fine when she sets the jack. It's just in bounds. Yeah, I think Kelly's going to talk to Reggie. Sure. There's Carol's first. Just a little heavy. There's Joanne. Just really rocking and rolling. I mean, she was just crushing it in that first end, and then Carol just kind of swooped in to cut it down, and then swooped in to take shot in the last one, and then now she was the one that was driving things on the last end. Good bull there by Joanne. Kelly's back, and Reggie's out of the way. All good there. Carol going all the way around the head. You can see Joanne probably put in a nice close second here. Good healthy 2.5 yards to draw within to get second shot. She's easily done that. Yeah, so currently 2 for Joanne. Here's Carol. Just a little short. Not sure if she got in for second. Hard to tell. Joanne just wants to work on her own front one from this hand or sliding her. Either will work. Just a little touch on it. Yeah, there you go. That's well done. At least 2 now. Carol again, looking to get a piece this head. Not quite with her 4th. Boy, I could set up pretty nicely for Joanne. She's got at least 2, and here's a free throw for her. We talked about this earlier. When you chance to draw within a yard to get an extra point, you really want to try it. You work so hard sometimes to get one, and all you got to do is just kind of your standard draw within a yard to get a point. It's a good time for it. Not sure. I think she had good weight for it, but just kind of floated around her 2.
So when you got that open shot, you just want to stay wide of the head. You don't got to get closest to the jack. You just got to beat their best bowl.
Yep, and not push it in and not make it worse. So that's, I think, the thing to make sure of. So Carol's pulled 2 out. Joanne's going to measure. I think Joanne seems pretty confident that she's got a 3rd. But that looks like 3, and now it's a question of whether she's got 4. I was pretty sure she had 3. So. Hoping we could get a hint. It's a secret. It's a secret.
And we don't have our marker passing through helping us out.
So they're working on getting the board. But Joanne is in for at least 3. I'm going to wait and put the full count up on the board when we get it. While we're doing that, thanks to the Bulls Development Fund for the use of the tent and sponsoring us here at the live streaming. Bulls Development Fund supports lawn bowls in the U.S., and they're a tax-deductible organization. So if you're interested in helping sports, specifically lawn bowling here in the United States, and looking for a tax deduction, I know we'd love to have it. So go to bullsdevelopmentfund.org. Thank you, Bulls Development Fund. I think Kelly's going to try and see what the score was on the last end so we make sure we get it right. And Joanne's kind of gone a little shorter this time, and I don't really blame her. Pretty good opener. But still room for Carol. All right. Kelly, our roving reporter, said it's the full handful for Joanne. So we'll put that on the board. And it's 5-3. So if you can still hear me, just kind of have all our cameras have kind of locked up right now. So we're trying to see if we can get those up and running. They're still frozen on all the cameras. I might attempt to kill and restart everything. See if we can get you a picture again.
I'm sorry, Carol. I didn't realize I was distracted.
You weren't me.
Okay, I think I'm gonna. Let's try this. Okay, I think I got everything back now. Gonna have to figure out what the score is. I'll get with Kelly. Okay, I think we're still working on trying to get everything up and running again for everybody. Sorry about that. We're trying. I think Carol had the math. She's scored on the last end. I'll get the details, send Kelly off to try and figure out what the score is. So he'll report back and then I'll update that. Joanne's gone for a little bit longer jack now, so but Carol has definitely scored. think we might be back and running. Things are going fast. I think I understand what's happening. All right, that's Joanne getting a shot there. Carol's short. I think Joanne's holding here. Sorry, it's not riveting play-by-play. We're trying to just get functionality going at the moment. Just slow and narrow there. I think Joanne's holding it. She's going to get a shot here. So. One for Joanne. She gets back on the board to go up 6-5. All right. I'll get Kelly back on. There's Kelly. Hey.
Back in the world.
I think let's see if we're up and running again. I think it's just the network was bogging down a little bit. So I tried to go to a lower resolution here. Let's see if it'll help.
Us baking in the sun, but the equipment too, so gotta keep an eye.
Stick with this one camera for now.
Jordan, that's on the tee, right?
No, it's about 5.
Joanne's got 2 right now. This is pretty far back. Could a couple yards through. So he's going to stick an attack here. It's kind of like a jack or roll shot. It's almost like the way she was playing. Definitely didn't look like a draw. And Joanne could put another one in, or she could try and cover those 2. Joanne picks up the jack coming across. That's going to make it really tough for Carol to get to. Trying to see if I can get the camera to adjust. Any camera. Maybe this one will help you. There we go. Gives you at least a picture of it. It's Carol. Oh, what a shot by Carol. Come through the forehand, picking up the jack. Might be holding 3 now. Chance away. I think she just wants to draw, trying to get it through there. Maybe getting a little piece of this ball be okay. Just kind of knocked it closer. I don't know if she cut it down or not with that one. 4 here. Yeah. Reggie seems to think Carol's got a 4, so. I'm gonna make it 9-6. Carol Goff over Joanne Hedgespeth. But Joanne's gonna measure it. Best to be sure. Definitely that one. It's natural to be a little reluctant. So not that one. Nope. Reggie's already saying no, I was wrong. Alright, so Reggie's not perfect. Alright, it's 8-6 then. So it's 3 then, right?
Correct.
Alright. So Goff 8, Carol Goff 8, Joanne Hedgespeth 6, playing to 14.
2 or 3 leg changes. We got ourselves an afternoon barn burner.
Doing the best to show you at least some of it.
It is about 2 inches behind the jack, to the center of the bowl.
We'll just stick with this view. There's Joanne's first. Nice pull there. Joanne got a little unlucky with her jack move in the last one. Really just kind of opened it up for Carol to play a weighty jack or bull shot. And she's done it again. Oh, nice try there. Just kind of rolled it over. Joanne could just go on her backhand, probably come. Yeah, she's switching over. She's got no problem switching hands. She's gonna come all the way around, probably come behind would be ideal. Get to that bowl right behind.
I'd say 2. I think this is second.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, pretty nice bowl there. Yeah, should be 2 that she's holding, and kind of obscured it a little bit. It's going to be interesting for Carol to try and. She could still come around to get to the jack. A little bit harder to get the bowl, but the jack's definitely in play. She's not far away. Boom, right on the button, and just like that, she's holding 3.
Again?
Just that jack or bull shot, and she's just been hitting it just right. Nice try by Joanne. Just wanted to thread the needle between those 2 bowls and just hung it up a little bit. So she's got 1 more to go. Carol's just can freewheel it. She's holding 3 and just can, as long as she's under that bowl, she should be in. But man, she might return the favor. She does. Wow, might have pushed her all the way in for a shot. Joanne might be holding it. Joanne, I don't blame her. Don't take a look. Really unlucky for Carol. I mean, it just was a little high and just wanted to come into the pile like those, and she just happened to. I mean, it was one thing to hit Joanne, but then to hit it just like literally, Joanne would have loved to have been able to play that.
Right speed, right way.
And Joanne's not gonna play the bull her last one. She's just taking it. And I'm gonna go on a limb and say she's got the point.
I would call that a tree branch here.
Yeah, so one for Joanne. So it's Goff 8, Hedgespeth 7, playing to 14 points. This is our fourth round, and it's Joanne's fourth and final game of the day, and we've won all three, so she would really love to win this one and sweep the day, go 4-0. That would put her in a nice position to make it to the championship flight.
There are 2 days of qualifying in singles. Still has another day to go.
Got a shot of the jack, but don't know if I could turn this one around. You can see Joanne has pretty good weight there on that bull. All right, here's Carol's first. There, just finished there. That gives you an angle of it. I'm going to try and play in the same hand, just wants to kind of tighten it up. Weight was really good. Weight was really good. Another good bull here. Really well done. Joanne's definitely been the better drawer of the two. Carol's had some spectacular conversions of weighted shots to play that has been able to get her to get some points. And in bunches, no less. This looks like a pretty good draw, though, here. Look at this shot. Oh, nearly. That's still one for Hedgespeth. Sticking with coming on the same hand. Just wants to touch on this bull is good. Yeah, that's well done. That's in a good position. She just traded and got a back bull out of it. And it's just behind, so she's still holding one. And Carol's got to be careful. If she hits the jack even, she could go 2 down potentially. But I mean, she just not going to just leave it the way it is. And Joanne's got a chance to get to 3 if she could just pick up just a little tickle on the jack, just coming around. Let's see how it looks from the player's view. Pretty good effort there. Okay, last bowl. Carol should be down 1. Just got that bowl of Joanne. She really, I think, would like to come all the way around those so see if she can get to the jack. Not far away again. Oh, she got a piece of it, but I think it's going to cost her. That was what I was worried about.
Yeah.
That jack movement could get it to 2, and that's what I think she's done. It's a good bowl, but I mean, just with Joanne had that great position, so we can't quite show you the angle of it, but there's a second bowl that's, there we go. Just right there, there we go. So that's the second bowl that Joanne had, so Carol kind of did a flyby and just didn't stay with the jack. She got some of it, so it's going to be 2 more for Hedgespeth to go up 9-8. Retaking the lead. Again, playing to 14 points in these qualifying rounds. Joanne does like to move the mat around, kind of like we see Julia. They all kind of like to, both of them like to do that as an option. I don't mind it myself. I think it's a good weapon. If you have that knowledge and the skill to be able to move it around. I mean, I see the value of doing the, just picking your distance. I know players that have had great success and no matter what, and they just stick to it. Let's see what kind of length Joanne's going to go here. It's a little more like medium. Short, short, medium.
Who's that point? You do?
Not a bad opener by Joanne. There's Carol's first. Good ball there. Really nice. Interesting that Joanne's switching over. I think she's hoping to do a jacker bull shot and roll it right to her own. It looks like what she's trying here. Even though Carol's bull's just in front. With that catcher, I think Joanne's trying to take advantage of it. Not far away, pretty good effort. Carol's probably still holding one though. Doesn't really change anything. Not a bad home for it. To kind of not make it such a home run for Joanne. She can't just like wail at it. Carol's got one on that side. Joanne's going to stick with it though. I don't blame her. The way she played, she could easily get a 3 out of it. Just needs a little more grass. And Carol's still got the 1, but it's a lonely one. Is in relation, it's a pretty good spot for Carol on the ball in the area. Cause Joanne to think about what she wants to do here. To make the match. She's had a good look at it now. Alright, she's giving a look here. It's really close. Needs to hit this solid. Oh, I think she did it. That was a really good bowl there. Great bowl by Joanne Hedgespeth. I'm pretty sure she took shot. And she might have turned it into 3. Carol's still got her last, though. Just to get anything in that trough and under that bowl would be good. And stay in between that. I think she's come up short. All right, well, we'll see what this is. Point is on this one. Joanne's definitely in for 1. It's a question of how many more it is other than that. It was a really good bowl. There are some people that go to the head a lot and just worry about it with this heat when it's hot because it really suck it out of you. I think you really want to play and get in the shade and get the heck out and not just be out here all day.
We're over 90 degrees today on the grass. It's even hotter, so they do need to take their rest.
I don't think we're going to have a measure. And this measure will be brought to you by Barry Bowling Systems. David Aarons and Barry Bowling Systems are banner sponsors. They've been a longtime sponsor of the U.S. Open. So if you're looking for a new green for your club, or just want to look at some options for artificial, Barry Bowling Systems will do you right. So thank you again to Barry Bowling Systems. 3 it is. Again, another just a great play by Joanne there. And just like that, an 8-6 deficit is now turned into a 12-8 advantage in 3 ends. That's some really solid play. And she's only 2 points away from the match. Again, going to kind of a medium length here. Nice Joanne's first. Pretty good effort. Just maybe a bowl or 2 short is all. Carol just kind of whistling by. Joanne just looking at just kind of do it again. Just get another bull in the head, preferably behind the jack. This is really well done. Just spectacular draw there. Joanne's holding the 2 that she needs to win this match. So marker Reggie Benares. Put it down. Right now Carol kind of took a stab at it, I'd say, to go to the back. I think that's what Joanne could either put one in the back to kind of mark those 2 or draw another to get 3. I think she'd be better served by kind of covering the back would be my something between, so the behind the head and kind of in that area I think would be good. Yeah, that's pretty well done. I wouldn't mind another yard even, and that would have been in the count and kind of behind, so because she only needs 2 to win, so kind of want a third to kind of just kind of keep it even. So if Carol kind of whacks one out, now you're still holding 2, so that's the upside of what she's done. The downside is don't have a lot of good faith in case the in case the jack moved a lot, but Carol moved it, but just kind of tapped it over from one side to the other. I really think Joanne would be a good idea. That jack is just kind of ripe right there. I think she'd be better off going and trying to put one in the back and kind of mark those 3. You don't want to go 3 or 4 down here in case Carol hits it on the button, and you don't need the extra points, and that's what Joanne has done. Very smart play, I think. Yeah, going right to that one's okay. She got best back out of it. I think ideally I would have put it between the triangle of those 3, but that's fine. Mission accomplished to some extent. All right, here's Carol. She's down the match unless she makes a change here. Unfortunate. It's kind of a little high, had to wait. So that should be a couple points, 2 more for Joanne, and she'll take this match 14-8. But Carol Goff was up for the challenge and gave her a run, that's for sure.
4 lead changes.
So 14-8 will be the final here. Good win for Joanne Hedgespeth. We're sorry for the technical difficulties. We keep working on it. We're going to get better every time, hopefully. We'll keep the gremlins at bay. So thank you to Kelly Warren. I'm Scott Roberts. We'll have our 5th and final round probably in about a half hour or so. And that'll be... Oh, we're not going to have a match. It's supposed to... We have a bye. Well, we may or may not have another match for you today. We're going to evaluate and see what it is we can do. All right, but thank you all for watching, and we will see you when we see you.